family. Okay, let me see what's going on. Rotate device. What's up, family? What's good out there? Can y'all hear me good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me one? What's up, player? Hey, man, I wanted to do this. What's up with you? Yeah, man, I wanted to do this quick vid, but I'm having... Tell me, hey, can y'all tell me real quick what this look like? I know y'all been waiting to hear some new stuff, man, but I've been busy as shitty. Hey, hey, do the camera look right? Let me see. Hey, y'all, tell me what this look like when I put this up. Can y'all, do I look okay? Can y'all see me? I'm sideways. Okay. Um, 'Cause I didn't have the. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Damn. I forgot my. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to hold it. Give me a moment. What's up, y'all? Bear with me for a second. This was kind of an impromptu live, so bear with me. Y'all can still chat. This was kind of an impromptu live, so give me a second. I just did a video on my other channel on the Angry Hairdresser. Shout out to my man Angry Man. I did one for the Angry Hairdresser. Give me a second, y'all. I'm getting this camera shit straight. Because when I went live, it said rotated. So I was just like, shit. Because I just had it the other way around on my other one. So just bear with me for a second. How y'all been, though? How y'all been out there? I know the grind is real, huh? I don't know if this is gonna work. Bear with me for a second, y'all. My fellas. I don't know if that shit gonna work. Hold on. Yeah. Bam. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think I got something here, fellas. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Long time, man. Miss y'all dudes, man. miss y'all dudes, man. What's up, y'all? What's up? There we go. Trying to tighten this thing up, y'all. Is that better now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? What's up, y'all? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But hold on, let me make some. Got some new little gadgets and gadgets. Oh yeah, man. You said Barbara's in the gang. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. What's some of the things you need to go to? Hey man, let me show y'all, man. I've been really busy. I'm gonna show y'all evidence that I'm not bullshit, y'all. I've been. Look at the work, man. I'm writing the book for y'all. I don't know if y'all can see. Look at this, man. Look at this. This is me. This is all the work. Look at this. Whole book full this year. So I'm writing the book for y'all, and I got a few more pages left in this one. But this is all the stuff I've been working on. Some of my clothing designs, you know. So, you know, I've been on the grind, man. So just bear with me. I'm getting this book out. We working on these projects, but just keep working with me, man. And but how y'all doing out there? Let me see who in the chat. Let me see. Let me catch up and see who's up in here. My man Chris in the house. What's up, y'all? I know this is kind of impromptu, man. You know, I didn't really plan it, but go subscribe to my e-signature systems channel. I'm gonna be going ham on a lot of the bullshit in the beauty industry. So if y'all interested in that, you know, how these women be wearing these fucking hair wigs and all this dumb shit, and just other good advice too, man. So go subscribe to that. But how y'all been out there? How's everything been? You know? How you fellas been out there? Oh man, I appreciate it, man. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I see, yeah, Pimp God, man, we've been working hard, you know, and you see, you know, his stuff looking clean, you know. I'm working on some things, you know. One thing about me, see, my life path is a 4. I like everything, I'm a square, you know, I like everything a certain way when I drop my content, when I drop all my stuff. So, shit, you couldn't make millions of dollars like I did in this industry without knowing, having some form of organization. So it's not that I've forgotten, because we're still working on, we're finishing up actually the Doctor Strange book for you guys, the esoteric version of that. We're finishing that up. And also, I'm finished. I just showed y'all the building your brand business piece. So we're doing that. So I'm finishing that up. That should be done this week. So if y'all want to get that book, it'll be readily available for y'all from a black male's perspective. So that's gonna be some fire content in there, y'all. God damn, I'm giving y'all all the game. See, I want black men to be the best at it, you know. So, you know, so I'm really, just like I said, this is an impromptu live. I didn't make no announcement. I see other people live right now, you know. But I wanted to kind of just do this one real quick. You know, I have 10 people in the house. I appreciate it, man. But listen, man. Let me tell y'all this before I get into the subject tonight. I didn't want to hold y'all too long. But I want y'all dudes to be some fire motherfuckers, man. Because we got a lot of shit going on right now as far as with black men And a lot of brothers don't know whether they coming or going. A lot of people out here hustling some bullshit, but you know, we got to get feet to the fire, man. This, how they used to do back in ancient times. You put the feet to the fire. That's what that shit mean. We got to put our feet to the fire, man. We gotta start doing that, man. We can't be on no bullshit out here. That's why y'all haven't really seen me on YouTube a lot. Because like I said, I just showed y'all the book, all the shit I'm working on. I got hundreds of pieces in my clothing line, for the next spring and summer. So also, before I get going, make sure y'all go follow Black Label Couture on Instagram. I still have one picture on there, but I did a photo shoot this past weekend. I'm dropping all the pictures. I did one, and also on Facebook, Black Label Couture. All right, and go follow those so y'all can be up to date, and y'all can see all my new clothing. It's fly shit, man. My shit is fire. Because, I like dressing nice. So I'm giving y'all the Dr. E. Harlan Scott Black Label Couture brand. I want y'all dudes to be looking like some fly ass masculine men. And so I've been working with these designers. So that's why I've been kind of not on the live, man. I mean, not doing anything lately. I wanted to, but just been so busy, man. But I appreciate you guys' patience and you guys' support. And even when y'all coming in, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, and make sure y'all support the channel too. It allows me to get all this shit done. The lights go off in here, but support the channel, Gloves Off Show. Haven't had the Cash App Gloves Off Show. I appreciate the support. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So I know y'all been seeing the rites of passage when you put your feet to the fire. We as black men need to be doing that. That's why I'm doing this impromptu live right now, because we got this whole thing that they're accusing black men of, they're accusing black men. I might have to do that every now and then, y'all. Keep the lights on. But I may keep it dark. Fuck it. Accusing black men in particular of attacking Asians. This is some bullshit, man. So it sparked a flame in me because it's something I talked about a couple years ago. I didn't do it on the YouTube channel, but what I was talking to the Pimp God about when I first moved out here, because I'm out here with a lot of Asian community and stuff like that. But I've always had a good relationship. I know y'all heard me in my other videos that I had with the Asian community. They always had a certain level of respect for me, and because I do business, and just the way I conduct myself and when dealing with them. That's the one thing, they do handle their business. But the one thing that I find disturbing right now, that they're pushing this whole black people attacking Asians, when we clearly see that you have the white supremacist people attacking these Asians. We see it, but they're trying to downplay it. But I want y'all to understand on a deeper level what's really happening. It's something I discussed a couple years ago, and I think I shared it with the Pimp God just in one of our lunch talks, or just to myself as I'm walking, because I have these random thoughts. But 2 years ago, fellas, I said that this country, America, is basically done. It's for sale. We don't understand how bad it was, but this place, the COVID and all of this, really pushed it to the phase that we're in, because the country is done. It's bankrupt. There's no more money, And I really believe 2 years ago I said this, that they are actually selling this country, and I think even Kanye said it. This country is for sale. America's for sale. And so and I know this for a fucking fact. You said the IG only show women. I don't have Michael Smith. I don't have I don't know where you see women's dresses at. I don't have. You might be on somebody else's. Like, oh, I know somebody else had that name, but mine Black Label Couture. Look for it. It has just black on it. The name is just black. Look for that one. The logo is just black, and it just have a map on there. Okay. But yeah, getting back to what I'm saying. They have been, and I noticed firsthand in my apartment, I was gonna make damn a multi-million-dollar dealing with a Chinese guy. That it would basically, we were doing some business and certain things didn't work out where we wanted it, but I think there was some other shit going on. That's why it didn't work out, truth be told. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying this happened a couple years ago, 2.5 years ago, guys. So I'm saying there's a lot of money that's moving through, and they're bringing money over here, and they're buying up all this properties, all this shit. And y'all gotta know, yeah, Michael, here's the DC map on there for now. So I'll be dropping some new shit on there probably this week. Either this week or next week. I'm trying to get all this shit together. But anyway, back to the subject. They have been buying up a lot of shit. So the irony is when Joe Biden got in office, that they signed some executive orders to protect Asians. I'm like, what is happening? This is before any of this news come out of all these attacks on Asians. So that right there, you had to raise your eyebrows. Why was these executive orders signed for this kind of shit? You understand what I'm saying? So you have to wonder what was really going on. But like I said before, the country was under distress, it's bankrupt, it's going under. So basically, it's like anything. When I told y'all that they're selling off the property and they're also selling off the people. And y'all got to look at America, which it is, one big fucking business. America is one big fucking business. So the inventory is the people and land, but the land don't mean shit if you don't have people to man the land. So in other words, they're coming in all of how much debt we are in with China, because we don't produce shit. Everything fucking you get is made from China. So you got to understand the debt that we're in. You understand what I'm saying? So how you pay it off? You start selling the land, you start resourcing people out. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to understand really what's going on and how all of this shit is manifesting. So most of it is a lot of propaganda. You know, like I said, for years and years, these things were set up until this point, which made no sense. So, you know, when you keep believing in a lot of the propaganda that the media is selling you and shit like that, you got to understand they're stirring people in a different direction where, you know, most people don't think for themselves anyway. So you have to understand what's really the underlying message here. You understand? So you have to really read between the lines, really. You have to read between the lines and not fall for the bullshit. You know, most people watch a lot of fucking news. That's all. And all the news people are actors, basically. There are no real journalists left. And the ones that are doing real reporting basically either get killed or get shamed, discredited. So you can't believe that shit anymore. That's been gone for a long time. So we, especially as black men, this whole thing, did y'all see the thing in New York City where they said that this black guy, Yeah, it's the leftist media, but it's really, I mean, if I really want to keep it 100, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. They probably YouTube take it off. But it's a whole Zionist bullshit that they're pushing. They have to control the media here and the narrative here. Yeah, Trump said fake news. That's why they had to get his ass out of here. They're like, all right, because the shit is getting too real. And, you know, they didn't want that message kind of spreading. And that's really who manipulates the whole media and all this dumb shit. They're shaping the mind. Look at how people responded even with the COVID thing. You know, everybody just jumped on board. Nobody had no fucking self-thought. You know, it's easy to shape people. And I was fascinated by how people just went for it. Now, they couldn't come out and say the country is going under, they don't have any more money, it's bankrupt. They couldn't tell, because people be in a fucking panic. That's why they have, oh my God, I gotta talk about, did anybody see, side note, did anybody see the Indeed commercial? Tell me y'all saw that Indeed commercial. Did y'all see that Indeed commercial? Did anybody see it? Where they talked about the you said Trump beat that case too. Yeah, man, he beat it. But did anybody see that Indeed commercial when they talk about the women's jobs? It's like the 5.3 million women lost their jobs, and they're advocating. Yeah, I saw through. Yeah, I don't watch TV really at all. Sometimes when my clients over, we may put a movie on. I may have YouTube TV or something on. You know, get them something entertaining. You know, to watch. Or I may have the game on. I think it was the NCAA game, and it was a commercial. That's how I remember. But when I saw the shit, I fell out laughing because nobody even questioned how stupid the commercial was. You're talking about all these women that lost their jobs, which I already knew, because when you in a transition like this, the first people going to go are women, because they're not builders of society. So they're going to be the first ones gone. You know, you're going to downsize, and women hate to hear that shit, but it's the fucking truth. The numbers show it, okay? So what I find to be interesting is you have this commercial and they talking about how good women workers are and how y'all have to see that shit. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but they saying all these great things that they bring to the work environment, and how it pushes the industries forward and all this. And I'm saying to myself, how the fuck does that make sense? Because if that's true, why the fuck are they unemployed? Why are we even having this conversation? Wouldn't, if all these things are true, why are we talking about employing them? Anybody thought of that? You're putting out $1 million commercials to get women employed. And how great, and if you have women in charge, your businesses flourish and all this shit. Go and look at this fucking commercial, man. It's crazy. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand is that you have the Asian community now, especially for black people. We never had a problem with Asian people. In fact, we embraced Asians with the Bruce Lee era back in the 60s. We embraced them more than anybody. So it pisses me off that now they're trying to create this fucking divide, which they've been working on because they need more allies. And like I said, all of this is about black men. How do I know? Because in that New York story, and I think Tariq Nasheed talked about it, that they had this black guy beat up, punch some Asian man. We don't, as black men, we don't move like that. So this is why it's some dumbass shit. So what this media is trying to do is sell everybody else this propaganda bullshit worldwide, because Aquarius is here. Aquarius is here, and so the age of knowing is here. So they're just selling bullshit at this point. They're trying to get as many allies on their side as possible. Now you got the Asian community looking at black people crazy, which they have been in our community draining resources like a motherfucker for years. And at some point, we would have been turned up on their ass if that was the case. They whipping black women's ass in nail shops, in hair wig stores. We ain't never just turn up on their ass like that. We're some of the most forgiving people on the goddamn planet, to our demise at this point. When that Peter Liang dude shot, who was it? Was it a Kyle Gurley? I think that was who he shot. But them Asian people was like, get Peter Liang out, free his ass. And we left still holding the bag. So at this point, America is for sale. And it's been for sale. Yeah, Kyle Gurley. America has definitely been for sale. And a lot of Asian communities coming over here, they have made backdoor deals to sell off. And I'm going to tell y'all, the main point I wanted to get to was to sell off a lot of these lands, a lot of businesses, other properties. But the Asians at the highest level saying, what about your nigger problem? The inventory of the niggas. If we come to buy up all this shit, what about your nigger problem? And you two probably take this shit off. I don't care. We gotta understand the inventory. We don't run and control shit. But we now, a lot of us are getting on code, and we're looking for our reparations. We're looking for our shit. Tangible shit, not words anymore. So they gotta expedite this situation. They gotta close this deal. We need to understand that. They gotta close this fucking deal. And I'm saying, shit, man, if it stay dark, it stay dark. Cool. Y'all cool with that? I'm cool with it. If I could just wave, but whatever. But anyway, I'm in a zone right now. They can expedite this situation, and they try to expedite this situation. So when you coming into American lands, and you got black folks out here protesting, wanting their shit, that we don't own or control none of this bullshit, but they want in the Asian community, like, hey, what are you gonna do with your niggas? We got to put them under check. That's why they're gonna pass some new crime bills that's pointing toward us again. We're not running around beating no Asians ass. This is some dumbass shit. And if anybody believe in this shit, need their ass kicked. Like a nice kick, not stomp, just a kick with the kick my ass. You know how they put the little sign on the back in high school, kick me? Like that. That's what I mean, kick. You right. You're right, it's about to happen. And so we need to understand on a deeper level what's really going on. See, and I said this almost 3 years ago. I said they're making moves here. They're bringing their dollars. America has been indebted to their ass. But your niggas now want shit. Niggas are getting on code. So, hey, we can't come over here taking over shit and your niggas want shit. So what are you going to do with your nigga problem? We got to look at this shit like this, man. This is why I say black men need to be turning the fuck up, man. We only need to be dealing with each other. Our women are gone. You see they pushing our women to the forefront. A new buffer class. Dr. Tia Son Johnson talks about that. He talks about that heavily. They're using our own women as buffer classes. Now you bring in a new class. Now you turning the whole society on black men, basically. And so I'm saying, even just a little stress of going through whatever they're putting the fake stress on a lot of the Asian community. But you can see that they're not even built to even handle that shit, man. This is why I say black men, man, we the shit. We go through this shit, it's perpetual. Day-to-day lives, walking down the street, getting in your car, going to a restaurant, walking through the mall, walking through the city, getting on the train, sitting in the park, get gunned down like the Tamir Rice in fucking, where was that at, y'all? Was that in Ohio? Well, you know who I'm talking about, Tamir Rice. Black men are built, well, I hate to even say it, we built for fucking stress, but we can handle it more than any other people on the planet. With this fake outrage that's going on, they can't handle it for 2 months. And it's not even no real, and if you even did the bullshit, it's isolated incidents. Now all black people are dangerous. Again, we all the ones had COVID. Now we all the ones that we the ones that had COVID. Now we the ones that's beating up Asians. I was like, come on, man. Really? This is where we are? So, y'all need to really understand what's going on out here. I'm trying to give the game to these black men that we already know. BGS talked about it. Dr. Tierson Johnson has talked about it. You know, they just create, like I said, they're creating a buffer class of our women. And then with the immigrants coming over here from a lot of the Latin countries, South America, that's the new white class, white supremacy class against us. Because I don't know if y'all remember when that video leaked out of Joe Biden talking about that we're gonna have to work with the Latino group. We gonna have to work with them. What kind of bullshit is that? I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of just feeling like you can't say enough of this fucking game. I can sit up here until I'm blue in the face talking about the issues that we're doing, that we're going through. Everybody can sit and talk to infinitum. But when are y'all gonna, as black men, just completely separate yourself from this fucking society as a whole? And stop with the fucking games. A lot of us are. I will admit, a lot of us are. That's why they have channels like me, Dennis Sperling, Dr. Tierson Johnson, BGS, Pete, Pimp God, Angry Man. You know, a lot of black men are separated. But you guys want to have to completely fucking separate. And I mean to the point where you dudes are supporting all of us You're supporting all of us. Yeah, I believe Kamala probably gonna be, he's not gonna finish a term. This dude falling, going up the steps. Ain't that a bitch? He falling, going up. That means that shit on the subconscious shit, on that third level, his ass, really, I tell you, he ain't even supposed to be up there. Tell me, that's some shit. But anyway, you guys need to start supporting black men heavily. You've heard it before, but I'm telling y'all right now, as an artist, as a creator, as an innovator, I'm busting my ass to bring something tangible so you men can be proud of and support it and have that same energy and vibration on you. I started with my hair products. I have that. I have chemists that's working on it. They're sisters, and they say I hate black women, but they know that's not true. I hired them more than any other group. And if y'all look at my old videos, I have a lot of Asians that work for me too. I had a few. Latinos, I hired them all. Brothers. But see, a lot of problems that brothers have, we like to compete with each other, which is natural in the sense of manhood, but we need to support each other that's doing it. You need to start checking yourselves as men. Are you doing it from a genuine place? Because now I gotta start really addressing y'all properly. Are y'all doing this from a genuine place? Because we have groups of people that's circling the wagons on your ass. And they're not fucking around either. You're going to get the crime bill 2.0. I'm gonna be. Here's a side note. Side note. The women at this point are so far gone. Is it even worth even talking about them anymore? Really ask yourself the question. Is it even worth discussing this dumbass feminist fucking movement that makes no sense? Now they're complaining about transgenders that they fucking wanted. Does it any of this shit make any more sense anymore, guys? At this point, the only message there should be amongst black men are you building and supporting each other, bottom fucking line. And even getting ass anymore. It's not even the same, man. They masculine. They may even have bodies, like nice physical bodies, but they masculine as fuck. The energy's off. Tell me I'm lying. And y'all know I'm telling the goddamn truth. It's not even worth fucking. It's too much of a hassle. Unbelievable. Black women are the future. Future of what? Black men, this is no more of a game. We have a lot of great YouTubers out there that's giving y'all some great information. But I think now is the time for you dudes that's left that really understand to get it together and you start working with each other. You building a circle of network, which me and the Pimp God are over here doing, and other brothers are doing too, and I applaud them that are. But you gotta get goddamn serious. No more government. The government is gone. It's way been compromised. And I was listening to Dr. Claude Anderson. He broke that shit down. He knows. It doesn't apply to us. We may try to use it, but it doesn't apply to. We have to become our own group and sovereign men and people. Period. In the white community, and I'm gonna tell y'all this the other day, something happened to me, but I'm gonna say this. They're very volatile right now. Because their time is up. I was driving in a car yesterday with my son's mother. By the way, she came back around. But we were just at a light, and a truck was kind of open space in front of us, so we had to get over. So we got over. He wasn't moving up. It was a big ass gap. So we just moved over. We didn't cut him off or anything. We weren't even moving. So we just get over. He started blowing a fucking horn, just irate, insane, during the daytime. Putting his middle finger up, flashing lights. Now it's broad fucking daylight. This is a white man. I put my middle finger up too. It was like a cheap thrill, but at the back of my mind, I'm like, I really wanted to drag his ass out and beat his ass. That's how I felt. But cooler heads prevailed because my son was in the car. And I would be an idiot to get out and beat his ass. I just was irritated because I know that privileged bullshit. But I didn't want to put my family in danger, so I just gave him the bird and kept it moving. But these bastards, they're very volatile right now. So I'm telling y'all as black men, you just have to really just keep your head on your swivel. But the bottom line is you only have yourself. We already know our women have committed to the system. You gotta let them have it. You gotta let them have it. Because it's over. Exactly. Where else could they go? Well, see, you're right. It's really nowhere. We know that. But, man, there's nowhere for them to go. Even my braided friends are calling me the years of watching me go on Red Pill. You said, watch, we need to. Yeah, man, we got to lead by example, man. See, you guys need to really understand that we also don't have nowhere else to go but to ourselves at this point. And it's something that Dennis Spurgeon talks about. It's funny because it almost seemed like it'd be back and forth, but I know what he's saying though. He said black men need to explore their options, overseas and this and that, which is true. But he also says that, which makes sense though, he's true about it, that you can't get over this simping either. See, that's the problem. And I did a video about that fucking 2 years, almost like a year and a half ago. I talked about that back then, the SYSBM. Save Yourself Black Men, and what and what else, But we got to be careful because you don't want to go over there simping, like because female nature is basically the same. But you have to be man enough and know that you gotta have instruction for women to do. Otherwise, you be walked all over like every other fucking man that allows the shit to go on. If you don't, like BGS said, if you don't have no your purpose, and what it entails in your purpose, okay, is your mission and your direction. You know, you gotta have those things in line, man. And your passion, I'm sorry. Your PMD, I call it the PMD. Your passion, your mission, and your direction equals purpose. If you don't have them things in line as a black man, you're gonna be in trouble. Everybody else is circling the wagons on getting your ass locked up, you're not getting any more tangibles, and you ain't getting shit. They already know, largely, black men have already checked out. That's already insurrection. So as black men, you need to understand that you guys gonna have to get your shit in order. He says therapy time. Yeah, man, this is kind of a mild therapy session, but this is kind of what's up to you. But we're gonna get back on. I'm gonna get back on schedule with you guys. We're gonna do the therapy. I'm gonna release the book. We're doing the book club. We're gonna do the Master Yao's book, Master the Masculine. You'd be like a tongue twister. Awakening the Master Yao, Namiki Morris. It's like I'd be tongue twisted like I don't know what. And I got the book. I've been reading it. So you guys on the book club, you know, I may do this tomorrow night. I'm gonna do a therapy session, and we're gonna make the announcement tomorrow night on the first book we're gonna read, which is gonna be that one. I can give y'all the spoilers. That's gonna be the book. So I'm gonna give y'all enough time to order it, and we're gonna start chopping it up. But we're gonna get into that, and I'm gonna have the book ready for y'all. Like I said, I've been working on it. Those that just came in the chat, you know, I'm not gonna be on here too long because this was kind of an impromptu live stream I did, but I wanted to get this off my chest. Those that just came in, go subscribe to the E-Signature Systems channel. That's the hair channel where I kind of go in on the women in the beauty industry. I did my first recording today. That'll be up this week. Do the finished editing on that. But I'm gonna be dropping some game and some hair shit too. So if y'all into shit like that, y'all wanna see Dr. E. Harlan Scott, the business side of me on that profession and what made me who I am, y'all can go subscribe to that. Just go subscribe to that channel. If not, you don't have to. You can stay on the Gloves Off show. But also, you know, also go to the fashion label, Black Label Couture. The name Black is the icon, and it has the DC map on there as one of my posts for now. Y'all can see the latest on the new drops of my clothing line. Some real fly shit. So be dropping that, and even on Facebook, y'all can go to the Facebook. Black Label Couture. But yeah, man, I really wanted you guys to understand, man, that I may stay on for a few more minutes because my phone just said I had 15% left. But I'm gonna chop it up until, you know, it gets about 5%. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, that black men, y'all need to really understand that all of this shit that the propaganda news, it's all about the black man. I've been telling y'all that. How long we've been saying that? Me and the Pimp God have been saying that to y'all. It's everything that the food you eat, everything, the commercials you look at, when you walk outside, the air you breathe, is all about you. Make no mistake. And we've been proven right. It's all, and a lot of other YouTubers won't say that it's all about black men, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna challenge that thought and say it's not only about money, it's all about the black man in the esoteric form of what's happening. Sorry if I'm banging on that thing. I'm a little passionate and fired up tonight. I'm in rare form. All of this shit is about you. Everything is about you. Yeah, man, if y'all enjoy the content tonight, man, hit the Cash App. And I appreciate you guys that do. Any donations, 'cause I haven't been on here in so while, man. I appreciate y'all, man. The Cash App, the Gloves Off Show, I appreciate it. You know, anything that y'all can do to support it and let the channel is growing. I'm at 1,120. Thanks to people like Sheep, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, BGS, Itmore. Shout out to my big bro BGS, Pimp God, you know, Even Angry Man. Shouts us out. So I appreciate it, man. And make sure y'all do hit the like button, you know. So yeah, man. We have to, black men, you're going to have to start studying yourself. And how you start studying yourself, like I said before, like I talk about group therapy, is that you're going to have to completely isolate yourself from getting any pussy, from hanging out. Yeah, man. And stop getting caught up in some dumb shit, man. Because the more that we are, when we do these, sometimes a lot of these brothers, I hear some of the arguments that's going on some of these hangouts, is with something Dr. Neely Fuller said a while back. Black people shouldn't be together, congregate together, if you don't have a purpose and agenda. Period. Hey, if any of y'all hit the Cash App, I appreciate it, and I would read it out, and I thank y'all on the next one because I got a new number. That's another thing. I got a new phone number. I'm changing everything, brothers. I want to be an idea for you brothers to be your best. I changed my whole fucking numbers. I had 6 of them. Can you imagine? I changed up all of them. I only have down to 3. And nobody, even my family don't even have my number. So my alerts don't come in. So this is a new number. I got to change it probably on the Cash App. So if y'all hit it, I'm sorry that I can't announce it. And thank y'all on the live stream. But I will next time we go up. I keep that in mind. I'm pretty good at that. So I appreciate that. So, but you brothers going to have to, y'all gonna have to get in warrior mode, man. Y'all gonna have to get in fucking warrior mode. And because the environment now calls for you to be in warrior mode. On some real shit. On some real shit. Because one thing we know about the Asian community, them motherfuckers will pop off on your ass. They will shoot your ass. It's not a game, man. I'm sincerely telling you, brothers, you're gonna have to, the talk in the game part is fucking over. You have to allow, and it's something that I didn't finish saying about the Dr. Claude Anderson. And I just happened to see it on the Breakfast Club when he said something that I said for a while, that how they gonna clear the inventory of black people, because they already feel like we overpopulated, and they're gonna talk about we having food and water shortages. But this is before the vaccine shit came out. That's what's crazy. And Dr. Claude was even saying that they're gonna have to clear the resources, and who they're gonna start looking at first? It's us. That's why you have to be in produce warrior mode. This is not a fucking game. And you're going to have to start building as you fly. You're going to have self-discovery ASAP. Because your children are dependent on it. You ain't lying, shit will sell. You want it, brother. This is not a fucking game, y'all. Y'all see a lot of men still got the giggle shit going on. And I'm gonna tell you why a lot of men, they talk good game, but a lot of fucking men still have the giggle shit. Because they really ain't building shit. They got the giggle shit because they ain't building shit. And the information you get from people like a BGS Ibmore, a Pimp God, y'all got to put this shit in use. People like myself, y'all got to put it in use. Black men, we don't have any more fucking time, man. We never really did. And now, these motherfuckers are putting shots in your goddamn arm that you don't know what the fuck is in it. And I live in one of the richest, well, I used to live in one of the richest counties in the black community. I know you guys heard of PG County. And check this out. They have, one of my clients that still live out there, a few of my clients that live out, they said there was a line wrapped around a corner of these black people getting shots in their arms. At, I think, Six Flags. I couldn't believe my fucking ears. And guess who was led by? The women in the community. With your babies, your boys, your daughters in arms, going to get vaccinated at a theme park. Just let that sink in for a second. See, we have got used to the crazy bullshit. Oh yeah, they coming. This is why they are aligning all the people against us. That's why that Crime Bill 2.0 is coming, and it's going to be targeted toward us. Make no mistake. So black men, those that are in, you gotta be in. Yeah, it's already wartime. And it's sad because your nature want to protect the women and children, but they kicked all the men out. So we have to allow them to judge themselves. Yeah, I believe, Michael Smith, I believe that they're going to introduce a new crime bill. That's what they're leaning toward. I can almost guarantee you that shit. Because they got to deal with their nigger problem. You ain't lying, shit. We too fucking nice. And I understand why. I do understand why. I do understand why that is. I do understand why that is because that's just who we are. Well, you know Joe is notorious for that. Yep. And good old Cop Kamala. So guys, you see I turned up on some racist bartender the other day. Yeah, I'm at 5% on the phone. And like I said, this was an impromptu, you know, those that, subscribe to the channel if you didn't already. Subscribe and share. Make sure you guys share. But I'm telling y'all, brothers, get your shit tight. You support those that are doing. I love you dudes, man. But only a few of us gonna make it out of here. So yeah, man, I'm about to turn this out. It's been a good one. All of y'all that tuned in, so make sure y'all like it, share it, subscribe. Until next time, peace.